What's up, football fans? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because we're about to dive into some absolutely crucial matches happening this weekend across Europe's top leagues. We've got Premier League drama, La Liga giants in action, Bundesliga excitement, and some serious value picks that could make your weekend very profitable indeed. Today, we're breaking down 5 matches that have caught our attention, and trust me, the analysis we've done on these games is going to give you serious insight into where the smart money should be going. We're not just throwing darts at a board here, we've looked at form, tactics, head-to-head records, and those crucial underlying statistics that separate the winners from the losers. So grab your notepad, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Match 1, Fulham vs Crystal Palace. Alright, let's kick things off with a fascinating London derby, Fulham hosting Crystal Palace at Craven Cottage. Now, this is one of those matches that looks straightforward on paper, but when you dig deeper, there's so much more going on beneath the surface. Fulham have been somewhat inconsistent at home this season. They've shown they can turn it on against anyone, but they've also had those frustrating afternoons where they dominate possession without really hurting the opposition. The Cottagers love to build from the back, play through the lines, and create chances through patient build-up play. But here's the thing, patience doesn't always pay off when you're facing a team that's organized defensively and dangerous on the counter. And that's exactly what Crystal Palace bring to the table. The Eagles have transformed their approach this season, becoming one of the most tactically astute teams in the division. They are compact, disciplined, and absolutely lethal when they win the ball back in transition. Their defensive structure is impressive, and they've shown time and time again that they can frustrate better teams than Fulham. What makes Palace particularly dangerous in this fixture is their ability to absorb pressure and strike on the break. They don't need 60% possession to win games, they are perfectly comfortable with 35% if those touches count in the right areas. Their wing play has been exceptional, and when they get numbers forward quickly, they create high-quality chances. Looking at the tactical battle here, Fulham's possession-based approach could actually play into Palace's hands. The more Fulham commit forward, the more space they leave behind for Palace to exploit. And we've seen throughout the season that the Eagles have the quality to punish teams in exactly these situations. The home crowd at Craven Cottage will be pushing Fulham forward, and that early pressure might see the host take the lead. But over 90 minutes, I can see Palace's tactical discipline and clinical edge making the difference. They've got the experience and composure to weather the storm and take their chances when they arrive. Our prediction, Crystal Palace to win 2-1. This is a team that knows how to win away from home, and their game plan is perfectly suited to frustrating Fulham and catching them on the counter. Match 2, Brighton vs West Ham. Moving on to another Premier League clash that has all the ingredients for a cracker, Brighton welcoming West Ham to the Amex Stadium. This is a match that could genuinely go several different ways, but the tactical dynamics here are absolutely fascinating. Brighton have established themselves as one of the most progressive teams in English football. Their style is unmistakable: high pressing, quick transitions, positional rotations that confuse defenses, and an insistence on playing out from the back no matter the pressure. At the Amex, they are a completely different beast. The atmosphere, the familiarity with the pitch dimensions, everything just clicks for them at home. The Seagulls' attacking play this season has been genuinely impressive. They create a high volume of chances through intricate passing combinations and intelligent movement off the ball. Their fullbacks push high, their midfielders rotate positions constantly, and they overwhelm teams with the sheer variety of their attacking patterns. When Brighton are in full flow, they are genuinely one of the most entertaining teams to watch in the Premier League. West Ham, on the other hand, arrive in a period of transition. They've had their moments this season, games where everything clicks and they look capable of beating anyone. But they've also had those frustrating performances where nothing seems to work, where their attacking play lacks cohesion, and where defensive vulnerabilities get exposed. The Hammers' biggest issue this season has been consistency. They can be brilliant one week and bewildering the next. Away from home, they've struggled particularly with teams that press aggressively and don't give them time on the ball. Brighton are exactly that type of team. They'll be right in West Ham's faces from the first whistle, forcing errors and capitalizing on any hesitation. What concerns me about West Ham in this fixture is their ability to cope with Brighton's intensity for a full 90 minutes. The Seagulls don't let up, they keep coming in waves, and even if you weather the first half hour, there's another hour of relentless pressure to deal with. Teams that aren't mentally and physically prepared get picked apart at the Amex. Brighton's home record speaks for itself. They've turned the Amex into a fortress where even the league's best teams struggle to get results. Their understanding of the tactical battle, their fitness levels, and their belief in their system give them a massive advantage in this one. I can see West Ham making it difficult, maybe even snatching a goal at some point, but over the full match, Brighton's quality and consistency at home should shine through. They'll create the better chances, control the tempo, and ultimately get the job done. Our prediction: Brighton to win 2-1. The Seagulls are too strong at home, and while West Ham might get on the score sheet, Brighton should control this match and secure a well-deserved 3 points. Match 3, Real Madrid vs Celta Vigo. Now we head to Spain, where the kings of European football, Real Madrid, host Celta Vigo at the Santiago Bernabéu. This is one of those matches where the gulf in quality should be absolutely evident, but in football, you just never know what's going to happen on any given day. Real Madrid are, quite simply, one of the greatest clubs in football history. Even when they are not playing their absolute best football, they find ways to win matches. The Bernabéu is an intimidating venue for any opponent, and the weight of that famous white shirt often does half the job before a ball is even kicked. This season, Madrid have shown their usual blend of tactical intelligence, individual brilliance, and that indefinable winning mentality that separates champions from everyone else. What makes Madrid so dangerous is their ability to control matches without necessarily dominating possession for 90 minutes. They are comfortable sitting in a compact shape, inviting pressure, and then exploding forward with devastating speed when they win the ball back. Their transition play is world-class, and they have match winners scattered throughout the team who can decide games in moments of individual brilliance. At the Bernabéu, Madrid are particularly formidable. The pitch suits their style, the crowd generates an incredible atmosphere, and opponents often find themselves overawed by the occasion. Teams come to the Spanish capital with good intentions, but the reality of facing Madrid at home often proves too much to handle. Celta Vigo, to their credit, are no pushovers. They are a technically gifted side that likes to play attractive football. They are not a team that parks the bus and hopes for the best. They genuinely try to play, which can be admirable but also dangerous when you're facing opponents of Madrid's caliber. Celta's approach often leaves them vulnerable to quick transitions, and against a team as clinical as Madrid, those vulnerabilities can prove fatal. The tactical mismatch here is significant. Celta will want to press and play with some ambition, but every time they lose the ball, Madrid's attacking talent will be ready to pounce. The home side's ability to punish mistakes is ruthless, and you simply can't afford to give them space or time in dangerous areas. Madrid's defensive organization has improved significantly this season. They are not conceding cheap goals, they are maintaining concentration throughout matches, and they have the experience to see out games professionally. Against a team like Celta, who will have their moments but lack the sustained quality to really hurt Madrid, a clean sheet is definitely on the cards. I expect Madrid to control this game from start to finish. They'll have the majority of possession, create the better chances, and keep Celta at arm's length throughout. The visitors might have brief periods where they string some passes together, but Madrid's class should shine through consistently. Our prediction: Real Madrid to win 2-0. A professional, controlled performance from the Spanish giants, securing 3 points without really breaking a sweat. Madrid's quality should be too much for Celta to handle. Match 4, Elche vs Girona. Staying in Spain, we've got an intriguing clash between Elche and Girona. This might not have the star power of Real Madrid's match, but from a tactical and betting perspective, this game is absolutely fascinating. Elche have been struggling this season, there's no other way to put it. They are a team fighting for survival, trying to grind out results wherever they can find them. At home, they become a different proposition, more organized, more difficult to break down, more willing to battle for every ball. But the harsh reality is that they lack the quality in the final third to consistently hurt opponents, even in front of their own fans. The home side's approach in matches like this is typically pragmatic. They'll sit deep, make themselves difficult to play against, and hope to catch the opposition on a rare counterattack or from a set piece. It's not pretty football, but when you're fighting relegation, pretty doesn't pay the bills. Results are all that matter, and Elche will make this game as scrappy and uncomfortable as possible. Girona, on the other hand, are having a genuinely impressive campaign. They've established themselves as one of the most organized and tactically astute teams in La Liga. Their defensive structure is excellent, they are disciplined in their shape, and they have enough quality going forward to hurt teams when opportunities arise. What's particularly impressive about Girona is their consistency. They rarely have bad days at the office. The visitors' approach is built on solid foundations. They don't take unnecessary risks, they value the ball, and they are patient in their build-up play. Against a team like Elche that will sit deep and compact, Girona have the tactical intelligence to probe, circulate possession, and wait for the right moment to strike. They are not a team that forces things or loses composure when the game gets tight. What gives me confidence in Girona here is their ability to win ugly when necessary. They are not just a team that plays well, they are a team that gets results even on days when they are not at their absolute best. That mental strength and resilience is crucial in matches like this where the opposition will make life difficult and the game might be decided by a single goal. Elche's lack of cutting edge is their biggest problem. Even if they defend well for long periods, they struggle to create clear-cut chances. Against a Girona defense that's well-drilled and rarely makes mistakes, finding the back of the net will be a huge challenge. Meanwhile, Girona have the quality to create opportunities even against packed defenses, and one moment of quality could be enough to settle this match. I can see this being a tight, cagey affair where neither team gives an inch easily, but ultimately, Girona superior quality and organization should make the difference. One goal might be enough, and I trust them to find it while keeping things tight at the back. Our prediction, Girona to win 1-0. A hard-fought victory for the visitors, who have the tactical discipline and quality to edge a tight contest. Don't be surprised if this result comes late in the match. Match 5, Dortmund vs Hoffenheim. Finally, we head to Germany for what promises to be an absolute goal fest. Borussia Dortmund hosting Hoffenheim at Signal Iduna Park. If you're a fan of end-to-end football and plenty of goalmouth action, this is the match for you. Dortmund at home are one of the most exciting teams in world football. The yellow wall creates an atmosphere unlike anywhere else in Europe, and the team feeds off that energy. Their style is aggressive, attack-minded, and thrilling to watch. They press high, commit numbers forward, and create a constant stream of chances. When Dortmund are in full flow at Signal Iduna Park, they are capable of blowing any team away. But here's the thing about Dortmund: for all their attacking brilliance, they can be vulnerable defensively. They push so many bodies forward that they leave space in behind, and good teams know how to exploit those gaps. Their full-throttle approach is a double-edged sword. It creates goals, but it also concedes them. Throughout the season, we've seen Dortmund involved in high-scoring matches where both teams find the net. Hoffenheim are the perfect opponent for this type of game. They are not a team that sits back and defends deep. They come to play football. Their attacking play is actually very impressive, with quick combinations, intelligent movement, and a willingness to take risks going forward. The visitors genuinely believe they can hurt any team in the Bundesliga if they play their game. What makes this match particularly appealing from an entertainment perspective is that both teams have attacking intentions and both teams have defensive vulnerabilities. Neither side is content to sit back and settle for a 0-0 draw. From the first whistle, expect both teams to go for it, and that commitment to attacking football should result in goals at both ends. Hoffenheim have shown throughout the season that they can score against anyone. They found the net against the league's best defenses, and against a Dortmund side that will leave space in behind, they'll fancy their chances of getting on the scoresheet. Their counter-attacking play is particularly dangerous, and every time Dortmund commit forward, there's an opportunity for Hoffenheim to break with pace. The tactical battle here is fascinating because both managers will be aware that defensive solidity takes a backseat to attacking ambition. Dortmund will want to blow Hoffenheim away with their intensity, but the visitors have enough quality to make this a genuine contest. We could easily see 4, 5, even 6 goals in this match. Dortmund's home advantage should prove decisive in the end. The Signal Iduna Park faithful will drive the team forward, and their attacking quality should create enough chances to outscore Hoffenheim. But make no mistake, the visitors will have their moments and should definitely find the net at least once. Our prediction: Dortmund to win 2-1, with both teams to score. This match has all the ingredients for a thrilling encounter with goals at both ends. Dortmund's home advantage should just about see them over the line, but expect Hoffenheim to make them work hard for those 3 points. And there you have it, folks. 5 matches, 5 predictions, and hopefully some valuable insights that will help you make informed decisions this weekend. Remember, in football anything can happen, but we've done the analysis and we're confident in these picks. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our predictions. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these predictions you agree with and which ones you think I've got completely wrong. Good luck with your weekend punts, enjoy the football, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.